Howdy everybody, Johnny Piazza here and welcome to Dream Makers. Now today, technically speaking, we're going after nothing but deer. All right, our first deer is your typical deer. It's a whitetail, okay? But following that, we're gonna be going after the Mac Daddy of all deer. And that would be a moose, of course. It is a deer, technically speaking. They're monsters, they're a lot of fun to hunt and a lot of fun to eat. And this is gonna be a great show. So you're gonna have to stick around because we're about to get it started. All right, so our first hunter on deck, his name is Kevin, and he's going after a whitetail. Now, it was his dream to go after a big whitetail buck, but the beautiful part is that whitetail are literally everywhere, okay? They're America's favorite big game animal. Over 6 million are harvested every single year, and there's a good reason why, okay? We need hunters out there harvesting them because due to an abundance of crop ground and hunter conservation, there are more whitetail than ever before, okay? We are in the heyday of whitetail right now. They're everywhere, almost in every single state, and very available to those out there that want to hunt them. And here at the Outdoor Adventure Foundation, we are able to come together and make it happen. All right, so this hunt is going to be taking place in southeast North Dakota at a place called Fort Ransom. It's a historic cavalry base from way back in the day and one of the most visited landmarks in North Dakota. Now, here's the deal. Kevin was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. It's been extremely tough on him and his family, but that being said, Kevin is a trooper, seriously, and he doesn't let it keep him from doing what he loves. And what he really loves doing is hunt with his dad. Now, Kevin is in recovery right now, and that's why we're able to do this hunt, thank the good Lord. And for all of you out there wondering, what is the Outdoor Adventure Foundation? Great question if you've never watched Dream Makers. The Outdoor Adventure Foundation is an organization, it's a nonprofit that specializes in providing hunts and other outdoor adventures for youths under the age of 25 with life-threatening illnesses and disabled veterans. And I'll tell you what, folks, the only reason we're able to do this show is because of all of you, okay? Everybody that watches this show and supports us, whether it be with their time, dollars, taking kids on hunt, it's our lifeblood, and I've just got to thank you. And to thank you for all those generous donations, what we're going to do is show you just exactly what those donations do, okay? They make big outdoor dreams come true. And that's exactly what you're about to see right here, is a big outdoor dream coming true. On this hunt, helping us out, we've got landowner Bruce Pansky and volunteer Dean Shearer. Now, these guys are very up to speed on the whitetail in the area. They know exactly what's going on, and they've volunteered their property and their time to help Kevin get his buck. So Kevin ain't gonna be hunting alone, all right? He's gonna have his dad, Brian, with him. They spend a lot of time together, and one of the things they love doing the most is hunting. And that's the whole point of the Outdoor Adventure Foundation is, yeah, our recipient gets to go out and go on a hunt or do another outdoor adventure, but the important part is that they get to experience it with family and do something in the outdoors together. So that's exactly what this hunt's gonna be. Kevin and his dad, they're going after whitetail. So they're gonna get Kevin all set up with his tag and a bunch of OAF gear to make sure he's looking and legally fit in the park.
Here, Kevin, is your tag. Who wants to be in charge?
Probably him.
I can put it in his
front
back.
pocket?
I can put it in his backpack.
Okay.
Take that with. You're gonna be at the end of this big row of trees here. There's a blind, a really nice blind that we've got in there. There's a lot of food out there, alfalfa. Most of the deer are gonna be coming up through this ravine, and they'll be coming up here. So the wind's gonna go past them. I would suggest have your windows open to the south and the east and the west. You guys will see a lot of deer today. Okay. You'll see a lot.
So you're anticipating how far a shot?
80 to 120. Oh.
Piece of cake. You got the 270.
Yep, I got it set up here. I got a target set out there. I got the spotting scope to focus in on the target.
All right, so it's snowing, and it's snowing pretty dang good, all right? It's kind of coming down. But that's not gonna excuse Kevin from having to do what every hunter has to do before they go out and hunt. He's gotta make sure he's on with his rifle.
Looks like I'm a little above.
Okay, so you're about 4 inches high.
I'll hold it a little low this time.
Yeah, hold just a hair low.
You're good with that.
Okay.
These dreams are made possible by Cullen Children's Foundation, SANFORD Health, the Alex Stern Family Foundation, Anderson Trucking Service, and Shields.
Safety's on.
So this is a late season hunt. There's snow all over the place, it's coming down, and it's extremely cold. Now here's the deal, me personally, I love hunting whitetail late season. Reason being is that the deer need to keep their calories up, especially in the cold, all right? So they start hitting those food sources extremely hard. So if you can get yourself in front of a food plot or maybe a mound of hay and some corn, which is the situation here, you've got a really good chance of bringing in a lot of deer and having the deer be more patternable. It's not like the rut where you got deer running all over the place. No, if you can get in front of a food source, there's a pretty good chance that you're gonna be seeing some deer. So I guess I must know what I'm talking about because the guys are sitting there and it doesn't take long for them to start seeing deer, okay? And where do they go? Right to that hay. Okay, it's perfect. They got does coming in, and this time of year, if you wait patiently, you're gonna see a buck too. So one of my favorite ways of being able to tell what deer are doing is by looking at other deer, their responses. And if you look at this doe, she's looking off in the distance. And I bet she's looking at a buck that's coming in.
Do you see him? He's coming up the clearing right now.
Yeah, I just saw him walk, but he looks pretty good.
It's pretty nice.
So this buck shows up and Kevin's pretty excited, and that's all the guys need to hear. If he's excited, they're on board. And this is a nice buck. There's a lot of snow, a lot of distractions, so they're gonna take their time and wait for the right shot.
It looks like it might have one of the horns broken off. Is that doe looking at us? So shoot with its head up.
If he picks his head up again, if you put it right on his shoulder.
Yeah.
If he picks his head up right as you shoot, it might pick that up.
Oh, right now, right now.
You hit him good and he's running right at us. He's bleeding out the mouth. He's gonna get out right.
Nice and close shot.
Yeah, it was.
So Kevin had a great hunt, all right? He found his buck, no problem at all. And they recovered it, and it was sure a dandy, all right? This is a great deer, especially for your first real big buck.
Look at that shot.
That's perfect.
Congrats, Kevin.
Thank you.
Yeah, perfect.
They're all excited. It's been an awesome time. Now, folks, if you're out there and you're watching this, I mean, you can just see the smile on Kevin's face. You can see his dad having a great time with his son, and you can know that his big outdoor dream came true. So if you're out there watching this and you want to get involved, please, all you've got to do is reach out to us on the information on the screen, and we'll be happy to make you a dream maker. Now, that being said is, Kevin had a great hunt, all all right? But this show ain't over yet, all right? We've still got a big deer to go after. I'm talking about a really big deer. We're chasing moose when we get back from the break, and if you want to see it, you're gonna have to stick around. Dream Makers will be right back.
These dreams are made possible by Cullen Children's Foundation, Sanford Health, the Alex Stern Family Foundation, Anderson Trucking Service, and Shields.
Howdy everybody, Johnny Piazza here, and welcome back to Dream Makers. Now, we're about to go after a hunt for a moose. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about moose, all right? First of all, not a lot of people know about them because not a lot of people get the opportunity to hunt them. Most people, when they think of a moose, they're thinking way up in Alaska in the boggy, swampy tundra where they're living halfway up to their necks in water out in the Alaskan terrain. But what some people don't know is moose are quite prevalent in North Dakota, and they're mainly prevalent in the farm ground, okay? Now, farmers are not too fond of moose, okay? Picture all the trouble people have with whitetail in their crops. Now multiply that like 10, all right? It's the difference between having a bike going through your crop field and a bulldozer when you're talking about a moose. And I'll tell you what, when we do a moose hunt in North Dakota, the farmers really come together to help our recipients make it happen. So now going on this moose hunt is a hero of mine, okay? His name is Gabe, okay? And Gabe was unfortunately diagnosed with a form of spina bifida. Now, Gabe has a hard time getting around. He's had some troubles in the past, but that being said, is his favorite thing to do by far is to go out and do a little bit of hunting with his dad. And he's done some here on the Outdoor Adventure Foundation. He's gone on some pheasant hunts, and he sure does a good job of getting around.
Well, my name is Gabriel Brazel. I'm here to go on a great moose hunt, and I'm really excited.
Gabriel, having been born with spina bifida, he's been through a lot in his life. He's had a bunch of surgeries, and his mobility is really challenged. The Outdoor Adventure Foundation, North Dakota Game and Fish, and everybody involved in these hunts does a great job facilitating him being able to get out and do the things that drive him to get up tomorrow. You know, it pushes him to want to come back and make sure the next time is just as fun as the last time. So we can't say thank you enough.
I want to say thanks to the North Dakota Game and Fish who provide us a tag every year. We had it legislated into law, and it's in the Century Code that we get one moose tag a year. So many thanks to them for helping us out with that.
So going after a moose is a pretty big deal, all right? And the guys from the Outdoor Adventure Foundation, they want to make a big deal out of it for Gabe. So they're gonna go to Shields, our favorite place to shop for outdoor goods, and they're gonna have a special presentation to give Gabe his moose hunt.
We got something for you, Gabe. This is a certificate for a bull moose hunt.
No way.
Coming up in September.
Thank you.
We're gonna go get them. That's why I'm out here getting some of these 300 mag bullets.
No way.
We got a special 300 mag with a suppressor on it.
Yay!
So we're gonna have some fun in September.
Yep.
We'll be selecting the dates, man. Huh? How
Thanks.
about that?
Thanks.
So like I said earlier, moose are pretty prevalent in North Dakota in this specific area. And the farmers, they have a heck of a time with them. So landowners, they're gonna be pivotal on this hunt because they're donating their time and their property to Gabe and his hunt to be able to go out and harvest him a moose. And if Gabe can get one, he's gonna be helping them out as well. Because hey, that's one less bulldozer plowing his way through their field. So it's gonna be a group effort, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And with the whole team together, I think they're gonna be able to get it done.
How's it going? Matt.
Mason. Matt Brazel, Mason Brudevold.
Hunter.
Hunter. Hey, Gabe.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Gabriel.
Nice to meet you.
Meet you.
All right.
Hi.
Good to see you again. This is Hunter. These are
Gabriel.
these are our guides for the night.
All right.
You ready to fire one live round?
Yeah.
That'll work.
You all right?
Good one.
Yeah.
I'm dead center. You dead centered it, buddy.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good bell on him.
He's not moving too much, he's just standing there.
Well, I can definitely see a paddle.
Yeah, I guess they're not the biggest paddles, are they? Still a pretty cool moose.
All right, so the guys are on the move and they are looking hard for a bull for Gabe, all right? Everybody really wants to make it happen. They're pulling out all the stops. And before too long, they come across another bull. Now, this is a good bull, okay? He's a shooter, there's no doubt there. But there is one problem. He is standing in the middle of an unharvested bean field. Now, the only thing worse than having a moose eat on your beans is having to drag him out of your beans, because you're gonna just obliterate the field. So they don't want to shoot him there because they know they're going to beat down all those crops trying to get him out. So they're going to see if they can wait him out and take him somewhere else. So now this bull catches wind of something and he starts trucking and takes on out of there. And it's obvious there's no stopping him. But that's okay, because unfortunately Gabe actually started feeling not too well due to his illness. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna postpone this hunt for a little bit later in the year when Gabe's feeling good and the moose are moving even more. So stick with us, because you're gonna get to see Gabe's hunt when we get back from the break. Dream Makers will be right back.
These dreams are made possible by Cullen Children's Foundation, Sanford Health, the Alex Stern Family Foundation, Anderson Trucking Service, and Shields.
Welcome back to Dream Makers, everybody. Now, we've been on a moose hunt with our recipient, Gabe. Now, unfortunately, Gabe was not feeling well due to his illness, but he actually came back later in the year to finish his moose hunt out. And that's what we're doing right now. The guys are meeting up at a diner. They're gonna get all set up. They're gonna make a plan. And the beautiful part about this hunt is that there's a lot of community outreach here. Everybody heard about Gabe's hunt, and they really came together to pinpoint some moose for Gabe to go out and go after. So it's really cool because everybody's ready to have Gabe and hopefully get his bull.
Well, we're glad to be back up here in Velva because Gabriel had some issues that his stomach just wasn't up for it, and so we had to bail out of here last. We didn't get a moose, but we're back and we're going to do it this time. This is good weather coming. We got lots of activity, it sounds like, all over the countryside. We just got to find them. And we're so glad the Outdoor Adventure Foundation gave us this opportunity a second time. You know, once in a lifetime turned into twice in a lifetime for Gabriel. So here we go.
We're cruising down this trail road. This bull is up here about a half a mile. We have a permit for Gabe to shoot from a vehicle. And that bull's coming down this tree row. We've got permission on this land to hunt from the landowners. So we're gonna try to get on this side of them and see if we can't come down and get Gabe a shot here. Yep, there he is. Right on his front shoulder. Shoot him. Shoot him, Gabe. You got him. Eject. Just wait. Just wait. Want to give him another one? Give him another one, Gabe.
Take a shot.
Good shot.
Yeah, I got him. Got him down.
Bull down.
Oh yeah.
So now this was kind of an unconventional hunt, folks, okay? But it was all due to Gabe's illness and his lack of mobility, all right? This is what they had to do to get Gabe on a moose, okay? And it was pretty dang ethical. That moose went down absolutely right out of the gate, which is difficult for a bull moose. So congrats to you, Gabe, for making 2 perfectly placed shots. We're all proud of you. It was an awesome hunt, and I'm sure happy to see you get your bull.
Well, thank you, OAF, for having me out here. Knowing about these hunts definitely helps me every day and gives me something else to look forward to and a good reason to just keep going and keep trying every day. Just couldn't be happier to come out and be able to get a moose.
The great thing too about the Outdoor Adventure Foundation is they hook the kids up with a memory from the hunt. Like this one, Gabriel's going to end up with a moose head hanging on the wall. He'll be able to look at it to look back, and it was an amazing thing that he got to do.
Now, we are very fortunate to have a ton of great supporters here at the Outdoor Adventure Foundation, but the truth of the matter is we are always looking for more. So whether you want to donate your time as a volunteer, donate a hunt, or donate funds, all you've got to do is head over to our website. We'll have the information on the screen where you'll find all the information you need to become a dream maker. Now, another really easy way to give is our spare change app, where all you have to do is text give to OAF at 21000, where all of your spare change will be donated towards our mission. It's a really small and easy way for you to give, but it makes a huge difference for us. Now, if you're out there and you're watching this show, I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank you for your support because it's been a great one. And if you want to see more hunts just like these, you're going to have to keep tuning in right here on Dreaming.